Overseas voter registration for December's presidential election has now ended, with about 10% of those eligible to vote registering. And in this final report, our special election series, our Moon takes a look at the challenges and possible solutions by looking at examples from other countries. From Auckland to Honolulu, registrations for overseas Koreans to vote in their first presidential election came to a close across the world over the weekend. And although the registration rate stands at only about 10%, it has provided a chance to expose loopholes in the system that need to be corrected and the direction it should take in the future. Compared to other advanced nations, for instance, Korea is one of the last countries among 34 OECD member states to implement the overseas voting system.
I always vote by mail because sometimes I am out of the country, so it's very convenient. If they're American citizens, they should vote anywhere in the world.
You can postal vote if you like, yeah, or you can do it online. So it's still fair that I have the option to vote whilst living out of the country, knowing that it is the country that I am a permanent resident in and will be back there.
Otherwise, it's a postal vote. It's really simple and it's really straightforward. And the whole idea is that they try to make it pretty simple for you, which is why you're going to do it.
Kang Seok-hee, mayor of the city of Irvine in California, is the first Korean American to be elected as mayor of a major U.S. city. Born and raised in Korea, Mayor Kang came to the U.S. 35 years ago and served with the U.S. government for the past 8 years.
Looking from the American election system, generally over 55% of the people use absentee, in other words, vote by mail. That is a very important system that in a future election in Korea need to look into. Vote is a voice, so every vote counts.
Some argue that the new voting system is inefficient and unnecessary from an economic point of view, and some question how much of a difference this newly enfranchised group of voters will make in Korean politics. It's not the matter of a 5% or 50% voter turnout rate. No citizen of a democratic nation who's qualified to vote should be denied the access to do so. It's as simple as that, they say. After this first round of trial and error process, Koreans living overseas hope to see a robust system in place that would ensure them the necessary and user-friendly tools to exercise their constitutional right wherever they are. Moon, Arirang News, Los Angeles.